this is Julfika. How are you? I think you are doing very well, isn't it? Yes, you are doing very well. Because right now you are watching a lesson, which means you are trying to learn something new. Not only I am going to mention this channel, you can always switch into other platform. Anyway, you are trying to learn something new. You are spending time by learning yourselves, which means you are doing very well. However, let's see what we have present here today. Today we are going to provide some important tips for IELTS reading test. As soon as you have finished your IELTS listening test, you have to start IELTS reading test because there will be no rest time between each test. As I mentioned before, there will be 3 tests at the same time: listening test, reading test, and writing test. Therefore, you have to focus on this point and remember this is very significant for all IELTS students who are going to book the test, right? So, you have to focus on this lesson and work on it. So, let's get started. So, here we have collected number of tips for IELTS reading test. First of all, what you should do is read the instruction very carefully and make an underline on how many words you can use for your answer, because there will be some restriction. They may say only 2 words, only 3 words, so you should remember this, how many words you can use. Yeah, right? You should remember how many words you can use for your answer. Tips number 2. You cannot spend your time by finding only one answer. If it is difficult to find the answer, then leave it there and move to another question and analyze it. Such that. So what you should do here is you cannot spend much time on single answer, right? So number 3 is you should keep reminders of how much time you have left. How much time do you have to answer? Because the reading test will be only for 1 hour. So you have to cover all the things during 1 hour, right? Tips number 4. Here what you should remember is there is no extra time. So during 1 hour you have to transfer your answer to your answer sheet. So keep remind, as you found your answer, you have to transfer directly to the answer sheet. Don't leave the answer on question paper, right? As you found the answer, you have to transfer it to the answer sheet. Tips number 5. What you should do is you should only analyze the question repeatedly. Then it will be easy to find your answer on the passage, right? So what you should do is you should deeply understand the question. Then you can find the answer easily on the passage, right? So you should analyze the question repeatedly, right? Number 6 is sometimes you may not find the answer on the passage because you may search the same word on the passage. So sometimes you may not find the same word on the passage. So what you should do here is you should look out for paraphrasing, because sometimes you may not find the same word, right? Understanding of paraphrasing is very important for every IELTS student, because sometimes you may find difficult to find your answer because you may search the same word on the passage. So what you should do is you should look out for paraphrasing. Tips number 7 is don't try to understand the meanings of whole passage. You just need to focus on your question. You just need to focus on your key answer, right? So the last tip is regarding capital letter. So some students may say we are preferred to write with a small letter, and some other student may say we are preferred to write with a capital letter. Anyway, let me clear this. So some of the guidelines say to write with capital letter, and some others say either capital letter or a small letter will be accepted. So here for me it is better to write with a capital letter, because if you write with a small letter, some of the examiner will not understand your handwriting style, and during this time examiner will not consider on your handwriting. He may think that this candidate is disqualified for this answer. Now, look at the capital letter. Capital letter will never change and it's a stay on their original alphabetic style, and also it is very recognizable for the examiner. Therefore, I recommend to write with the capital letter. So this is for today's. Let we meet on the next lesson.